Floss Tube friends. It's Thursday the 14th of September. It's 20 to 4 in the afternoon, and I uploaded my last vlog this morning. You can see I've got Charlie behind me. Baby Jess is just over there. Baby Jess! Mikey's just coming in because it's nearly tea time, so he thinks he's going to get fed. But anyway, so yeah, just saying hi, and hope you all enjoyed the last vlog. I've just had a little finish. I finished off this month's block in my free calendar from Stitching Cabin. So I'll turn the camera around and show it to you. This is September's block. It's a bit brighter than it's looking in this picture. It looks quite dark in this picture, but I think it's because the room's really bright and sunny. Oh, here's Mikey. Hey, Mikey. Just feed me, Mum, feed me. It's his birthday today. Him and his sister Missy are 13 today, aren't you? Yeah. Anyway, back to this. Yeah, so it is brighter than it's looking on here, but I think it's just because of the brightness of this room actually. But there's the last 3 months. Obviously not got it unrolled, so there's enough room there for, I can't believe there's only 3 months left now of the year. Gosh, where's that gone? So I want to start stitching on the next part of the Frosted Pumpkin Castle Homecoming. That will be released in about an hour or so, so I'm just going to have a bit of a break, I think, until that comes out. So I'll probably speak to you all tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday the 15th of September, and it is 8:15 almost in the morning. And yes, I'm going to show you what I managed to do last night. I stayed up till 11:30 again, which was brilliant, and I got all this grey done up here because there's going to be a tower there. There's like a drawbridge, and there's like a princess or something stood on the drawbridge. So once again, there was a lot of stitching to do, but yeah, as you can see, I got quite a lot done last night. So I'm going to get on with this today. I've got a quiet day today, nothing going on, so I'm hoping I could get perhaps 14-15 hours of stitching in, because I've just got the podiatrist coming to see me, and then Mum's going to pop in. She's just picking up a few things in the village for me, and yeah, otherwise just sat stitching all day, you know. Poor me, honestly. So I'll probably speak to you tomorrow to let you know what I've got on with. So yeah, I'll see you then. Okay, bye. Good morning, YouTube. It's Saturday the something of September. I don't know, about the 16th, 17th of September. I'm not with it this morning. And I'd even started stitching this morning and then remembered that I hadn't recorded. But I'll show you what I did yesterday. I got all of the 2 darker greys done in this castle turret up there. So I didn't manage to stitch as long as I wanted last night because I was really tired and suffering a lot with joint pain, and I know why now, because I woke up this morning with like horrendous abdominal pain, and it looks like the ulcerative colitis has come back again in the one part that I haven't had removed yet, which will probably be coming next year. So I've been quite bad with that this morning, but it does account for why I was so tired last night and why I've had so much joint pain again. But I've had to have some of my strong painkiller, which has been the first time in a few weeks, and I know it sounds daft, but I feel like I've let myself down in a way by having some, because I've been so proud of the fact that I'd been able to come off it, but I had to have some this morning. But I'm just going to try and get on with my stitching and hope that can help take my mind off it. So I've just put a few stitches in on this is the drawbridge here, and then I'm going to carry on filling in the castle And then there's like a princess here as well. But yeah, I'll just carry on and I'll speak to you all tomorrow, hopefully feeling a bit better, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, bye. Good morning, Floss Tube. It's Sunday the 17th of September. It's just after 9:15 in the morning and I'm about to start working on my stitching for the day. So I'll talk about what I did yesterday. So yesterday I just did the top of that flag because that had been chopped off on one of the patterns, and I continued with the blocks around the castle turret, and I outlined all the blocks as well and did the brown around there, did that little torch, and started on this swag up there. So I'm going to carry on with that today. There's also like a princess here, and then that part's finished for the month. Can't believe how quick it's gone, because when I looked at it I was thinking like, oh my god, but anyway, it seems to be going quite quickly. So I'll carry on with this and I'll probably talk to you all tomorrow. Okay, bye. It's me again. It's still Sunday. I just decided to, on the spot, decided to do a bit of framing. These are a couple of frames that I've had lying around for a while. The one on the left, I bought the wrong size. I needed a much smaller one, but I kept hold of it because I thought, oh, it'll come in for something. And the one on the right is a repurposed one from a photograph that I had. But and that's my mum on the phone as always. It's not one of my videos without mum phoning. Bear with me. Right, sorry about that. I can't remember what I was saying now. But anyway, that chart, I did that in 2014. And it's a quote by Charles Dickens, it says. And what you can't tell is it's on sparkly fabric. And the red hearts and the purple writing, which is brighter than it looks in the picture, they're sparkly as well. And then that one I finished, I think I showed it in my last video. I finished it a couple of months ago. It was a secret stitch along by Maloka Designs, and it's a mandala squirrel. And again, it looks brighter than, I don't know why everything shows darker on this camera, because I noticed that with my stitching I was showing you earlier. But yeah, that was a frame that it had a photo in it. And I'm not really one for having photos up around the house. I've only got one, and it's one of my dog. So yeah, but it was perfect. I thought it was absolutely perfect for this picture. So there we go. But yeah, what Mum phoned about was I was printing her off a chart because she's been doing a bit of shopping, and she bought this one, this mini catching rainbow sloth by Heaven and Earth Designs. Like, Mum works off paper charts, so I was printing that off for her, and she bought one yesterday. I think it was called Mini, oh no, it wasn't a mini, it was a full-size one. I think Catching, no, that's this one, I don't know, it was like a rainbow dragon. It's absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, so I was just printing that off for her. I must admit, I did put a few on my wish list. My Heaven and Earth wish list, I think I've only got about 20 on there, which I know is really good compared to, like, you know, I know some people have like hundreds on, but the couple that I added on, it's by this same artist, is Sheena Pike, because the rainbow one, the other one that my mum got yesterday was also by this artist, but I've put 2 on, I think, by this artist. They're both, because she does like dragons that are all like birthstones, but they're in 2 different poses. Like, there's 6 dragons in one pose and 6 dragons in another pose. And typically the 2 that I picked, because I didn't pick my own birthstone, because my birthstone's emerald and I'm not really a green person. But the 2 that I picked opal, and whichever the one is for March, I can't remember. But they're both, unfortunately, they're both the same pose of dragon, but they were just gorgeous. So I've put those on my wish list as well. But yeah, no, my wish list isn't so bad, but I just can't afford to do any shopping at the moment. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to go and get back to my stitching now. Well, once I've tidied up in here, but it's not that bad really. Get back to my stitching, and I will definitely talk to you all tomorrow. Bye. I'm back again. It's still Sunday. It's just after 9:15 in the evening, and yeah, I've got up to date again with Castle Homecoming. So I've been quite busy this past few days, as you can tell from doing all that, but really enjoy doing this. I'm not that sure about that colour in her dress there though, because it's such a similar colour to, like, those are her hands there, and then that's the dress. I'm not sure. I might go back and change that at some point, but other than that, I absolutely love it. I'm really enjoying stitching it. So glad I did it, even though I needed another cell, like I needed a hole in the head. Speaking of which, I have 2 new cells starting soon. I've got one starting, I think, next week, which is the Caterpillar Cross Stitch Winter Wonderland cell, which I got the kit for. And I've got another one starting next month, which is another Maloka Designs Mystery Animal cell. I've not bought the kit or anything for that. I'm going to kit it up myself, so yeah. Anyway, I'll show you what I'm going to get back to next, and it's my dad's lighthouse. Oh, can't see that very well for the ring light. Let me move it. We've not seen this one for a while. I'd intended to get it stitched, you know, finished, FFO'd and everything by last December, because my dad's birthday is the 17th of December, 8 days before Christmas, and I wanted to get it finished for them, but that's when, like, I became really unwell, like in November, and I ended up, like, in hospital for 3.5 weeks, so that went out the window. Then I wanted to get it finished for Father's Day in June, but because I was still so unwell and pretty much confined to my bed, and this is on my Millennium frame, that meant I didn't get to stitch on it then, so I've not stitched on it since, like, last November. So yeah, I'd like to get it finished for his birthday this December, but I'm not making myself any promises, not with all the cells I've got. But here is where we are on this. I'd actually put it on the frames before I thought to record, but all there is at the top of that is just sort of like the top part of the lighthouse. I've not done any of the trees or anything. So I was working down here. These are all half stitches, but it's in sort of like 3, 4, 5, even 6 strands of thread, and I'm not quite sure how I'm going to manage. Because my ulcerative colitis is back, I'm getting a lot of joint pain, and some of my worst joint pain is actually in my hands, in particular, sort of, I can't really point, but that part of my thumb there. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to manage pulling the needle through, but there's only one way of finding out, isn't there? So I've got that all set up so I can just get on with it in the morning. So I probably won't speak to you in the morning, just because I'm only going to be showing you this again, so I might not speak to you until the day after, when I've got something to update you on. But I'm going to spend the next, well, until the Caterpillar cross stitch comes out, the cell, which I think it's next week, I think. So I'm probably going to be spending the next week on this, and see how far I can manage to get in a week. I mean, this is all this, I think, is just all half stitch, so I should stitch up really quickly. Oh, no, I've just got a paw in my back, because if we turn round, she's actually got hold of me now. We've got baby Jess there, and she's not going to be happy, because I'm going to have to move her in a second so we can all go to beddy byes, because they're shut out of this room at night time, so that they don't all go puking on the rug, which, you know, you can guarantee when there's the whole house is hard floor, apart from the rug, you can guarantee that's where they'd pick. So we're going to go to beddy byes, baby Jess. Although you'll have to let go of me first. You've got hold of my pyjama top there. Yeah. Anyway, I shall get sorted out, and like I said, I'll get on with this in the morning, and I'll speak to you probably on Tuesday. So it is definitely bye for now from Sunday. Bye. Good morning, Floss Tube. It's Tuesday the 19th of September. It's just coming up to 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm ready to start stitching. I didn't get as much done as I wanted yesterday because I had a really tired day, and I ended up going to bed about 4:30 in the afternoon, and I've literally slept on and off like since then. But I'm hoping, I mean, I can't tell because obviously I've not seen what I did yesterday, but you will have just seen that. But I got quite a bit of the blue filled in, or it felt like I got quite a bit of the blue filled in, and I'm just going to carry on with that today, keep filling it in, and eventually it will be full up. so yeah, so obviously this is all the sea, and there's like waves crashing on the rocks there, and I think like the horizon is around about there, and then the sky starts. So I'm just really concentrating on getting the sea finished. But yeah, I shall carry on today, and I'll talk to you all again tomorrow. Bye. Good afternoon. It is Wednesday the 20th of September, and it's just after 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm coming to you later today. I was later up this morning because my carer's off sick. She's not very well actually, she's in hospital. So Mum was like filling in for her, but she doesn't come until a bit later, so got a bit of a lie-in this morning. And then I just don't know what I've been doing this morning. I just seem to have been just like faffing around doing nothing. But although I have bought some, I had to buy some cross stitch bobbins because I want to get I've got loads of like threads that you know, that have, like from like when I've destashed projects, or I don't know, I've got loads of threads anyway that need bobbinating and sorting, so I had to buy some bobbins, and I needed a new needle tin because I like to separate my needles into 24, 26 and 28, not that I use 24 that often. And I've lost one of my tins, and I just do not know where it is, so bought a needle tin as well. And then I've just been on Pattern Keeper, just I was sorting out my patterns, like putting the proper names on them, and then I was downloading a few that I had you know, on my drive that I hadn't downloaded, and it's got to 1:05. Anyway, what did I do yesterday? Well, I carried on with the blue that I was working on, and then I've moved on to this white, and the white is full cross. It's 2 stitches full cross, 2 strands full cross rather. I didn't realise there was any full crosses in it all. I thought it was all half stitch. So that's been a bit tough going, but I think you can see some of it there. It's obviously the foam on the water. So I've got quite a bit more down here to do, so that's what I shall be doing this afternoon before I move on to the next colour. And it looks like, just looking at the pattern, looks like there's some, quite a bit of, oh no, just the lower part of the sky, there's some in it as well, there's some there, so yeah. Anyway, here's a purring cat for you. He's only purring very gently. Come here. Don't know whether you can hear him or not. He's a happy boy. Likes to be near his mum. Don't you, Charlie? Yeah. My Charlie Wally. Yeah. Bless him. He's such a sweetie pie. Anyway, but yeah, to talk about cross stitch. So yes, I shall get on with this, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Bye. Hello, Floss Tube. It's Thursday the 21st of September. To me, it's the first day of autumn. I know everybody does it at different times. Some people do like the 1st of September. To me, it's always the 21st of like every 3rd month is when the season changes, because it's just the way I was taught. So to me, it's the first day of autumn. So happy autumn, everyone. So I'm really sad because my favourite season is summer. but there you go. Anyway, just an update on what I did yesterday. I honestly cannot remember, apart from I did all this white. Those are full crosses, which is the foam, and there was that, because that's the sky up there, because even though I'm concentrating on the sea, if I'm working on a specific colour and it's in the sky, although this is the last one of this, I'll tell you in a minute, I just carry it on up there. So I know I worked on the white. I did do, I think, a blue, but I can't remember which. And then I've started on this light purple, which is half crosses. There's some there, and that also carries up into the sky. But from now on, as far as I can tell, there's no more sea colours that are in the sky as well, so I'll just be concentrating on the sea. I did forget to record first thing, but literally all I've done, because it's 5 to 12, but all I've done this morning is just those two purple lines, because Thursdays are always busy for me because my brother comes to do a few jobs for me, and like mum's here as well, so I don't really get much time to sit down and stitch. So they've just gone out now. They've gone to, well, my brother's taking some rubbish to the tip for me, and they're just going getting a bit of lunch as well. So yeah, so I'm going to carry on. Like I said, the next bit sit down, is going to be concentrating on the sea. There's a bit more black there from those rocks, which I couldn't do at the time when I was doing that, because it was too far to count over. But I'm just going to put that bit of black in for a few more rocks, and then I just try and pick whatever colour is sort of furthest over, and then work in that. But I've just got something else to show you, because my brother's been putting those pictures up for me today, so I'll show you my cross stitch wall. Right, please excuse the noise because my tumble dryer's in this room, plus the washing machine's on. It's a bit difficult to get far enough back, but as you can see, he's put those two pictures up for me, and that one was over there in the middle, but I've moved that up there because my plan, so I can't get far enough back really, eventually, is that I just want this wall filled with all my cross stitch. And I have so many. I mean, if I could frame everything that I have in my box of shame, there'd be far too much for that wall. Even all squished up as close as I could. But yeah, some of my viewers might recognise a few of those things up there, because when I had my first bowel operation done about just over 8 years ago now, quite a lot of my cross stitch friends all got together and stitched some things for me, so those are all gifts. And I know Verpy, if Verpy's watching, one of those is off Verpy. But yeah, so that eventually will be my cross stitch wall. But that's it. So while they've gone out, I'm going to get time to do put a few stitches in, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Bye. Good afternoon, Floss Tube. It's actually 10 to 2 on Friday the 22nd of September. Obviously I'm a lot later coming to you today. I'm not so good today, actually. And like Mum had come this morning to help me because my carer's off sick at the moment, so my mum's been helping me, and she just stayed for a bit longer, but it's been a bit bad actually, that happening, because we've ended up, or rather she's ended up spending, well no, I spent some as well, spent some money on some new cross stitch patterns, but I'll show you those in a minute. But first of all, I'll show you what I got done yesterday. I don't feel like I got a lot done, to be completely honest. I mean, I know I did the purple in the sky, I did those black rocks there, and I've been working, I did quite a bit of dark brown that was left around there, and I've just started working its full cross on some light blue, but unfortunately I fell asleep yesterday evening, literally with my needle like half pointing out. So yeah, I'm not sure what time I fell asleep, but I think it was just before 9, and I woke up again about 9:15, and I just like packed up and went to bed. But yeah, I'm not feeling good today at all. So I'm not sure how much I'm going to get done, because my dad's coming later as well. So obviously I'm going to have to hide this because he doesn't know that I'm doing it for him. So, but I'll show you what we've notably been spending money on. we've been on the Charting Creations website. I hope you can see. This pattern, actually, this is the one I bought. I have actually had it for a long time, but I've got it in the hard copy. And I didn't have the PDF for it, so I bought the PDF, but isn't it gorgeous? And it is one that's high up on my list to start. And then Mum bought me this one, and that's my star sign Taurus, and it's by that same artist that Mum's found that she loves, called Sheena Pike. And I've got a few others on my wish list of hers, but Mum said, oh, you've got to have that, you know, because it's my star sign. Like, it's got the star sign there, you can see it, and then that's the actual star constellation for Taurus, and then it's got like a bull over there. Yeah, it's really cute. And then Mum bought this one, which is another one by Sheena Pike, and she bought the Rainbow Dragon one the other day, which was a darker one, but I think she's decided that she wants to do this one now before the other one. So the only thing she doesn't like is like the peace signs, really, but nothing you can really do about that, because that is one hanging from its tail as well. But it is really cute. So, but yeah, those were all off the Charting Creations website, because although Charting Creations does have the Sheena Pike patterns, are different to the ones that are on Heaven and Earth. So like, we were in our element looking at them all, and there's lots I think we could have had. But yeah, that's what we've been doing this morning. So I'm going to try and stitch a bit of this and see how I go, but just have my cover ready to cover it up before my dad comes. So yeah, I hope you're all alright anyway, and I'll speak to you again tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, Instagram. It's Saturday the 23rd of September. It's just gone 10 a.m. And here I am with another daily update. So, trying to remember what I did yesterday. I'm not sure, I think I might have done that the day before up there. But I did all the, it's difficult to see, but all the light blue full cross stitches all down there. And then I worked on some blue, I don't know, somewhere, and down here as well. Yeah, so that's what I'm working on at the moment. And it's funny, but like, when I look at it, I just can't see any progress at all. But like, when my mum comes, she's like, oh, you've done so much. I mean, obviously you guys will be able to tell how much exactly I've done, but yeah, so I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere, but I'm sure I must be. But yeah, that's the update for today. So I'm just going to carry on. I've got this blue here, which, just looking at my pattern, I've got a bit more there. Then I've got some up there. And then I'll just start working on whichever is the next symbol over there. I'm trying to work, like I say, sort of that way if I can. But yeah, but I just, it's gonna look amazing. Funnily enough, my dad came yesterday. My dad and my stepmom and my little baby step niece, who's she's just turned 2 this week. She's so cute. And of course I had to cover it up when my dad came, but like, my dad went to the loo, so I quickly, like, I said to my stepmom, look, because like, she knows about it. So I said, look what I'm working on, and she loved it. She thought it looked amazing. Which I was really pleased about. And then I had to cover it up quickly again before my dad came out of the loo. To be honest, even if I didn't put any covers on it, I don't think he'd notice at all. but yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna get on with it today. It's a lovely day out there today. We've got like that ex-hurricane Nigel over us, so it's bringing up some warm air, but tomorrow looks absolutely terrible with wind and rain, but it's really mild out there at the moment. So I just wish that I was well and I've got so much work that needs doing in the garden. I just wish I could get out there and actually do it. But instead, I will stay in and stitch, which isn't a bad thing at all. I just wish that I was fit enough to be able to do other things as well. But yeah, them's the breaks. So I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, Floss Tube. It's Sunday, September something. I've forgotten. I've lost track of the days. I think it's about the 24th, something like that. But I'm here with my daily update, and after me saying that I didn't feel like I was getting anywhere, I feel yesterday like it's really all come together. So like I did some of the brown in the rocks and some of that looks like sand there. And I remember doing that colour there, that turquoisey colour. And I couldn't tell you exactly what I did, but I've filled in a lot. And believe it or not, I've only got one colour left in the whole of this now. And then this will be finished. I'm just working a bit in the sky at the moment because I was doing this colour down here yesterday, and it's one that I hadn't realised was also up here. So I'm just finishing off that bit, you know, in the sky. But then, yeah, in the actual sea, I've only got one colour left. So that's going to be what I'll be working on today. And whether I'll get it all done, I don't know, because there is a lot of it. But it's only half stitching, that one. So I think it is. Anyway, I've not looked at it, but I think it is. It's just half stitching, so it should go quite quick. And then we're up to the sky. So that'll feel like another clump done, because I worked on the lighthouse first, and then the grass, and then the rocks and the flowers, and then the sea. Now I'll be going up to the sky, and then after the sky there's only the trees left, which makes it sound like there's not much left, but really I'm only just halfway through it. Only just halfway through, I'd say, really. So there's still a lot to do yet, but I'll get on with it. I don't think I've got anybody coming to see me today, so I'm on my own. So plenty of stitching to be done. So I've got the radio on this morning because my best friends Nat and Joe. Nat's been here this morning helping me, and they're on the radio, the local radio, at 10:30, doing some quiz or something. So I'm going to listen to them on the radio, which will be cool. BBC Radio Manchester. And yeah, so I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, Floss Tube. It is Monday the 25th of September. It's 8:30 in the morning. I have been up and about for a while, but I've been on the phone trying to get through to the doctors for ages to book an appointment, well, telephone appointment, but unfortunately I've only been able to get an appointment with a physician's associate, which isn't really what I wanted. I wanted to speak to a doctor, but never mind, it's better than nothing. Yeah, because the reason for that is the reason why I've not done much stitching yesterday, as you might be able to tell, because I was just so unwell yesterday, and I ended up going to bed at 5:30, and I think I fell asleep about 8ish, and I slept right through until my carer came at 6 a.m. this morning. And I just feel whacked. Like, I've gotten the scales this morning, I've lost like another 3 3/4 pounds in this past week, and you know, this weight's just coming off, you know, very fast, but I'm just not feeling good at all. So, but anyway, you don't want to hear all that. But yeah, so much for completing all of that colour yesterday, because I think I only filled in a bit in the bottom there, and I just couldn't carry on. So I'm going to carry on for now, but this one is going to be going away again today, which I'm a bit angry about, because I wanted to get the sea finished before I put it away this time. But the first part of the Christmas Wonderland stitch along starts today, and with Caterpillar cross stitch, her patterns usually come out at midday. But then also before that, my mum's coming this morning, and we're going to start on sorting out all my DMC flosses, because I've got so many that like need that, you know, like with from things that I've like unkitted and whatnot, and they all need bobbinating. And then I'm going to amalgamate all of the bobbins that I've got out for every project except for my Hades, because those are in really nicely organised oh god, I've forgotten the name of the Bags Plus, that's it, folders. So I'm going to leave those, but I'm going to take everything out, amalgamate everything into my boxes, and then my plan is just to work from my master set, so that I just keep my master set by me at all times. And then whenever, you know, a colour runs out from the master set, I then go to my boxes to replace it, because I'm just finding that just by, using the ones out of the boxes. Like, I just tend to buy a new one if one runs out rather than going to my mass set, so they're never decreasing. And I've got so many boxes of floss. The amount of space that I would have in my storage room, in my craft room, with those gone would be amazing. So yeah, so sorry for the long ramble, but we're going to make a start on that today anyway. So even though I might not be stitching a lot today, what I'm doing is going to be stitching related. You just won't see it. So, but yeah, I'm going to plod away on this, try and get some of this done, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow, or I might talk to you later if I get the kit out. It depends. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, I might get the kit out later and make a start on it. Yeah, I don't know. You'll know in a couple of seconds whether I do or don't, or whether I just leave it till tomorrow. Okay, bye. Hello, Floss Tube. It's Tuesday the 26th of November. It's almost 8:30 in the morning, and we're opening up with these guys this morning, peering away behind me. Missy on the right absolutely adores Charlie on the left, and I mean adores. She follows him round everywhere. She gazes at him like she's completely in love with him, and if she can find any opportunity where she can sneak up and get close to him, she will. So here she is. She's managed to sneak up behind him and settle down there, but I don't know whether the camera's picking up the purring going on back here. Not two happy kitties behind me. And Charlie. And Missy. Yeah. She only does little squeaks when she meows. She's so cute. Missy. You do a little squeak. No, anyway. Yes, so today I'm showing you a new start, because the Caterpillar Cross Stitch Christmas Wonderland, the first part dropped yesterday. There's a lot of stitching in it. Between this and Frosted Pumpkin, yeah, there's an awful lot of stitching, because I think that is due out any day now as well. I think actually the next part of that. But I've got a Christmas tree to stitch. Then there's a frozen lake, with, I think there's people on it, isn't there? Yeah, with ice skaters on it, and then some trees in front of that and a fence around it. I've got all that to stitch. So I just made a start on it yesterday. That's the needle minder that came with the kit. I did swap out the kit fabric. This is a 32 count pole stitches. It's opalescent and it's called Storm, and I think you can see the sparkle in it. I actually have loads of this fabric because I bought it for another project that I wanted to kit up that I've never got around to doing, and I loved the fabric so much I ordered a great big piece of it. But I just thought, because the fabric that came with the kit was a grey, and I just thought this would be perfect for it. So, you know, it looks like a very dull grey, typical, you know, UK winter kind of scene. So yeah, so that's what we're doing today. So I didn't get my doctor's appointment yesterday because the IBD nurse phoned and the physician's associate phoned just while I was on the phone to her. So I phoned the doctors back and they'd cancelled my appointment, so I didn't get it. So I've had to phone in again this morning, and it's the physician's associate again. I'm not sure whether the doctors are on strike again, maybe they are. There's been so much strike action with the doctors, I don't know. So, but I've spoken with her before and she's really good actually. She's very in-depth. So hopefully I'll get to speak to her later. But I shall get on with things and I'll speak to you all again tomorrow. Bye. Hello Floss Tube, it is Thursday the 28th of September. It's almost 8:30 in the morning. I'm sorry I didn't speak to you yesterday. I wasn't well at all yesterday. Charlie's talking away down there, by the way. Hey Charlie. Right, that's my breakfast bowl there. There's another cat behind us as well. There's Andy. Baby Jess is in front of me. But, and yeah, anyway, yeah, I wasn't good at all yesterday. So I've finally got to speak to a clinician yesterday, and anyway, she's arranging for a doctor to phone me this morning and maybe come out to see me. So, and I have to kind of drag myself somehow to an appointment tomorrow, because it's about my asthma, because I was diagnosed last year, but I've had to cancel every appointment because like, I've not been well enough, or then like it was just before my operation or just after my operation, so I haven't had a chance to go yet. So yeah, so I really need to be seen for that. And then I've got an appointment on Monday with the consultant who did the operation to talk about that and going forward. So it's busy. Oh, and then Tuesday the stoma nurse is coming out to see me because I'm having problems there as well. At some point on the channel you might find a video pop up talking all about like my experience with ulcerative colitis and then having a subtotal colectomy. So I know a lot of you aren't going to be interested, but the reason I'm doing it is because when I was searching for information about people who had gone through the operation, there was practically none, and especially none from, I only found one from a British person, because obviously the surgery and stuff that we have over here is different to, and the treatment is different to in other parts of the world. So I thought I'm going to do it just for other people like me who, you know, who might want some more information about it. So there's probably going to be a lot of what a lot of people call gross details in it. So if you don't want to hear that kind of thing, then just skip by. So it's not meant for Floss Tube really. It's for people who, like me, you know, need some more information and want to hear from people who've been through it. So yeah, I've got to film that at some point, but I don't know when. Anyway, I'm going to try and find the effort to do a little bit of stitching. The only thing I did get done yesterday is my mum came and we sorted all the bobbins that we wrapped the other day have now been amalgamated into my boxes. So apart from kits that I've got, I'm going to be working now just from my master set of DMC and then replace any that I've used there with ones that are in the, you know, my massive backlog of DMCs, and then, you know, take it from there. So I'd like to eventually one day get rid of all of the backlog of DMCs, but I don't know when that'll ever happen. But I'll show you what I did the other day anyway. It's not very much, so don't get too excited. There's baby Jess, by the way, sat on top of the cable box where she obviously feels it's quite warm. Yeah, looks a bit small even for her, and I think she's the smallest cat I've got now. But anyway, I'll show you what I did, and it wasn't a huge amount. I think I just worked mainly in some greens. That wasn't yesterday though, that was the day before. I actually didn't do any stitching yesterday. So I'm going to do a bit of this. My brother will be here in about an hour, and then my mum will be coming, so I don't know how much I'll get done, and like I said, I'm expecting the doctor to come as well, and I'm already exhausted, so yeah, I'll just try my best. That's all I can do, and hopefully talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, Floss Tube. It's Friday the 29th of September, and it's 9:15 in the morning, and I'm just here to show you the teeny tiny bit that I got done yesterday. I only managed to get a bit of stitching done really just before my brother came, and then that was it. I didn't manage any more the rest of the day, so I can't believe how long it's taken me just to stitch that amount. But yeah, I'm gonna start stitching now, but I've got an appointment this morning which I don't want to go to because I don't like going out. But either my dad or my stepmom are coming over and taking me. It's just for my to respiratory medicine, just about my asthma, that's all. So no, nothing exciting. But hopefully I won't be there too long, and then I can come back and get cracking on my stitching again. I did see a doctor yesterday. A doctor did come and see me, and I need seen by a specialist, but the specialist in question happens to be the one that I'm seeing on Monday anyway, so I've got to discuss it all with him and see where we go from there. But yeah, I shall see you tomorrow. Bye. Hello everyone, it's the evening of Saturday, the 30th of September, and I'm just showing you where I've got to. The Christmas tree is now finished. You can see a little bit of snow on its branches, and I need to start now on the big lake and the people skating on it now, but yeah, that's where I've got to today. So this is the end of this fortnight's vlog. So yeah, I'll speak to you all in the next one, and I hope you all are having a lovely stitchy time. Please like the video if you liked it, because it does help with the YouTube algorithm and stuff. So yeah, please like it and subscribe, and yeah, and thank you for all your likes and subscribes. So I'm going to stop waffling now, and I shall say bye bye.